The campaign contains main adult themes, concepts, and subjects. Due to the free-flow nature of RPG sessions, no content warning will be provided. User discretion is strongly advised. In the last last session, which was a fair amount of time ago, we had the gang. No, rather, a large portion of the gang explored the mansion, while the two others were busy as hell in the library searching for clues in regards to the entity. While the mansion gang not only managed to get the butler drunk, but also Canon Adolphus has shown everyone that he used to be a painter and he did art, and some of it might have been questionable. Sadly, Lowell didn't expect this turn of events. Meanwhile, Elizabeth has given another performance of her lifetime, and right now, things are a little bit wild, so to say. So let's get back to our wonderful crew, and let's get back to people who are still in the painting room. So, who are we with? Well, if I recall correctly, the last two people that were around in there was John buggered off, so did Gordon, and the only people that were left in this room were Canon Adolphus and Lowell. Lowell are right now in his negligee, and by God, how did he manage to get talked into losing his clothes again?
I think I painted him.
Yes, you did.
Wait, I'm still naked.
I mean, yes, you posed.
I've been naked for 3 weeks.
You've been naked for 3 weeks, yes.
One more, you're gonna be
Wow.
naked and afraid. Oh my god.
Hooray.
All right. So challenge mode, you have to be nude for the whole session to be naked and afraid.
Oh my god.
I will
You feel
be both of those
accomplished yet?
things, but I think I'm going to be them separately. So, I see that the painting is complete, and I think it's time for me to start putting my clothes on after the pastor or the the canon uh saw me, started tweaking, and then drew me. So that was weird. So I think it's time to bring things back to normal a little bit.
Is any of you normal, even? Yeah, that's a great question, isn't it? Anyway, you're now left with a moderately sized painting of a nude deer.
Nice.
What did we say the painting? It was like a.
Off the top
remember.
of my head, I think it was like a thing of Adam reaching out to
Oh
God
yeah.
with
Creation, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
yeah,
Sistine
with
Chapel.
with Lowell is Adam, if I remember.
Yeah.
It was something
I
like
did
that, and I
not
love it.
exactly take notes on that.
Well, now
Okay. So you're okay. We're here. We're in this painting room. I think I don't know if I just had a hallucination or if the entity just talked to me. Wait, I think I vaguely remember. Didn't
you're still
the guy?
still kind of drunk.
The
Okay,
entity
I
tried to
thought.
tempt you to doing terrible, well, not so terrible things.
I don't know. I have a feeling.
Not so terrible things in a terrible place.
Okay.
From what I
Um.
remember, the entity stepped out of the painting for you, and you had a whole psychic conversation. And I think for me, I just kind of saw
Right.
you like,
I basically said it was bad at sex. I remember
You
that.
did say that.
Yeah.
The context, admittedly, is lost on me.
I just remember it was trying to get you to be a hoe, and
Yeah.
you
I don't know.
didn't.
It would probably result in murder. I don't trust this thing at all. Um.
I mean, if you're a
It's
praying
generally a
mantis,
safe
then yeah, your
assumption.
partner would not survive, but
I mean, to be fair, considering the entity and what it's about lately, it wouldn't surprise me if it was trying to convince him to quote unquote do things, and to do things was not actually what he would be seeing. He'd be
I'm
seeing
sure
one thing,
this
and what's
is
happening would probably have been an entirely other thing.
it's everything with this deity runs on monkey paw logic. I'm just very confident. Um. I also remember having a conversation with the guy who painted this painting, but I don't think
Yes.
he's here.
No,
yes.
he
yeah,
left.
we
Is he
told him to
not?
stop,
Okay.
and he's like, okay. And
And
then
I think I was asking
He
him, how the hell did you get in contact with this thing?
Yeah, John
he
wasn't.
knows about the entity to a degree, and it haunts his nightmares, but the nightmares calm down if he paints it, so he keeps painting it.
John is not much for
And
a conversation right now.
Let's see.
I'm gonna finish putting on my clothes. Gonna awkwardly stare at the painting and
Good painting.
well, this is nice.
What would drunk Adolphus do next?
which that's a sentence.
Oh god, I missed it. I had to ask in the other room to mute TV a little bit because I was seeing it being speak here. So what were you doing, Corgi? Other than putting on clothes, well, not putting on clothes. That's the lol. Other than still being drunk. Oh yeah.
I think did did in the course of the conversation, I think it was John
Yes.
mentioned that he found the like standing stones or something.
I don't. If I recall correctly,
No, the
he
stones
didn't.
hadn't been found. They've just been drawn.
Yeah.
But I have a sneaking suspicion that the one dude knows more than he's letting on. That's why I'm continuing to talk to him in the
Okay.
background somewhere.
Yeah, it was Arcane and I were the ones that had gotten information on the stones and like the shit that was going on with, because we actually got a fucking name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, both Victor and Colleen did manage to find an entity from folklore that would match a description. Would agree. And not only that, I think it was Victor that ransacked Professor's apartment.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and bumped into his boyfriend. Well, current boyfriend.
Boyfriend's a strong word.
It's a complicated thing right now.
Current passing fancy. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so um, yeah, Lowell. Adolphus, What are your next moves? Adolphus, you're still a little bit. Well, a little bit. You're still drunk. Like an hour is not enough for your inebriation to pass, but you can make a body and endurance roll to see if your drunkenness level goes down.
That sounds like a plan. Okay.
Because remember,
Must
the reason why
remember how to
you're
roll.
this drunk is you
I lost a
botched.
drinking contest to an Englishman. It's very
Well, you
embarrassing.
botched. You botched hard.
Okay. Endurance. How'd that go?
Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see what was
It should be pretty good.
6 and a 4.
I've
Okay, so
invested in this a lot.
you're slightly tipsy now. Like
Okay.
you're feeling tired right now. You're feeling tired. You con you could pass off as a sober. Uh, but you also feel just extremely tired right now.
Okay. What would I be doing in this situation? I
Ah.
think knowing that the entity is here, I would try to clumsily concentrate the art studio so that it can't keep messing with this poor guy. So I
Oh.
think Adolphus is going to make the extremely awful decision to try and like exercise slash consecrate the mansion while kind of drunk.
He did ask you to do his room.
Okay.
He allowed you to do his room, but he never said which room is it. That's a problem.
Well, I
So
think
just keep consecrating. Didn't
that's
we
probably the plan. Adolphus, if sober, might be much more reasonable about this and subtle, but Adolphus is not sober.
That is correct.
That is unfortunately correct.
I don't know what you mean by unfortunate. This is great.
How are you gonna do that?
Well,
How am I going to do that? I am probably, I don't know, probably go around and do like rituals
the
in
question,
places.
okay. The question is, what do you have on you?
Well, I've got that relic. I've probably got a Bible. I'm sure there's salt and water that maybe could become holy water somewhere in the house.
You could consecrate great water. Yes. Hmm. Okay, if um hmm okay. I'm trying to think of a good stand, and given that you technically don't have a power die, because as as a someone as an exorcist, exorcists do not have power die. Uh, Now, the best way here probably would be your academics as a stand-in, using your mind. You know what? I would say for consecrating holy water, like water, I would say a role of mind, will, and academics would be in order.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to work. It just that's what I'm doing.
Oh, jeez. Do you have theology as your academics favorite use?
Uh, I do.
Yes, you can roll all of those ones. All of the.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh my goodness. Okay. How do I roll? Reroll just d6s.
I usually use the extra die, just switch it to d6 and roll 3 times, or use a roll command in the chat box. Uh,
No, no,
okay, that
ignore what I just
yeah,
rolled. I
like
I think that,
yeah, you kind of
okay. Well, that's
okay.
significantly better.
So you go to the bathroom and you find a vessel in which to have the holy water at. And you spend a little bit of time consecrating the water. Meanwhile, let's move to Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth, you you are currently finishing your performance with Stan, and when you look at the clock, you see that an hour and a half has passed. So there was a significant time for of you performing. You kind of didn't notice how the passage of time went, mostly to due to, let's say, your you basically just like feeling very involved in it. Uh, Not the room I wanted, but do keep that room in mind. So, um, in during the performance, John Alistair rejoins the uh, the gathered people, and well, when you finally finish your concert, Noel Noel congratulates you. Oh, Miss Elizabeth, that was a fine performance. I am more than happy to to have you for this little recital in our house. But I'm afraid we still need to attend to some personal matters. Do come come in. Perhaps later next week. I would love to hear your voice again, as would others. I'm pretty sure. You get a slight nod from John and Stephen. Reverend looks very much unfazed, as if this kind of music does not interest him. Raymond looks once again tired, and Anna has a weird smile painting on her face. Adele is at her husband's side, um, looking neutral. Let's say very coldly, Elizabeth. You cannot really tell what her disposition towards you is, but that woman seems to be trouble, one way or another. Stan walks up to Mr. Alistair, bows and says, "Thank, thank, thank you for, thank you for the patronage, Mr. Alistair." No, no, not well. Stan, I know that the club is in good hands with you and Josephine. Well, don't let the guests wait because of us. Uh, if you need a ride home, I'm pretty sure Bernard will help you out with that. Bernard is available, isn't he, dear? Adele nods and says, "Yeah, I believe so. He is currently probably fixing up the car as we speak. Although I did tell him that perhaps he should leave that in the hand of Enzo. Bernard still has a lot more things to do around the house, not just fix up cars in his spare time. Oh, now, dear, Bernard is a fine man. Man, you should give him some alone time from time to time." Adele just scoffs and says, "Maybe you're right. Well, you need a ride home. If you don't need a ride home, Mr. Lewandowski, just find Gordon. Tell him to fetch Bernard. I'm pretty sure Bernard will take you back to the club." So, Elizabeth, the guests are slowly leaving the room. Reverend Taylor leaves first, not wanting to stay here any longer. Next, John leaves the room. Raymond also leaves the room. And you see Stephen walking up to Anna, sitting next to her, and they have some kind of a hushed conversation between one another. And you can see that Anna is shaking her head, whatever Steven is asking, but it's hard to make out what they're talking about. Although you could try to get a little bit closer and try to listen in if you like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so roll your speed and evasion. Okay, so Stan, Nolan, and Adele are busy doing a little bit of a small chit chat. You manage to move in a little bit close under the pretense of getting a little bit something to drink from the from one of the bottles sitting at a small table. And now roll your mind and observation. See if you can hear anything. Oh, you only hear bits and pieces. And what what you can hear from those bits and pieces, Steven was. It's Steven's one question, Sam. Is Raymond go back to the factory thing? And I says, I think he's gonna stay here for the reminder of that stay. Steve, to which Steven says, I heard he has. I mean, what exactly with you? And then he pauses, noticing that Elizabeth is grabbing a of water, and he he quickly gets up, dusts his tie, and says, "It's getting. I'm a little bit tired, Anna. I'll be in my. I'm gonna go take a nap in my room. Still have to have a meeting with the foreman later on. You take care." And to which Anna just nods and says, "All right, all right, Steve. Have a good one." Anna rises up and walks up to Miss Elizabeth and says, "Oh, Miss Elizabeth, I don't think we were introduced earlier. My name is Anna Wilkinson, wife to Raymond Wilkinson. I really adore your singing. You learn that, or are you just a natural?"
Well, I suppose you could say I learned it from my mother.
I bet she was a very lovely lady. You certainly certainly have a talent. Listen, Miss Elizabeth, I know it's a lot, but I can you do a little bit of a favor for me? Well, I has a recording equipment here in the mansion, but it's a little bit busy right now. I assume, and Mom does not exactly want strangers around the mansion. But uh, I was thinking of you recording something for my husband, like one of his favorite songs. I just wanted to surprise him with something. Okay? I don't think
No.
we cannot
Oh.
do it uh, now. Like, puts a glance to the side, but Stan and Noel and Adele are busy talking with each other. I think we can do it right now, but you know, if you were to, if I were to come by at the later hour, at wherever you would find more convenient for you, uh, I I think I can have you do that recording then. I know Ma and Pa are gonna probably be out of the house. Bother bother me with their little conversations about strangers in the house. What do you say, Miss Elizabeth? You think you can do it?
I would love to.
Oh, she puts her hands on yours. You can notice like she looks um she looks frail, like not like not like thin, like malnutrition thin. It look her physique is just frail, like almost like a porcelain ballerina. She has the slenderness and frailness to it, as almost if a gusted wind could knock her over and shatter her into thousand pieces. Well, Miss Elizabeth, I'll where where would you want me to meet you then? Oh, she thinks for a second. Around I think six will be fine. 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, but where
Hmm.
should I pick you up from?
Elizabeth thinks about this for a little bit. Do you know the church down the street from the lodge?
Uh, yes. It's Father Christopher's church, isn't it? I well, we're not Catholics, so we don't go there. But yes, I know where that is.
I've got a few friends there, so that is probably most likely where I'll be staying for a while, for the day.
Oh, okay. Yes, your heavenly voice, Father Christopher, must have taken you to sing in a choir. Well, that he has a choir, but you know.
Indeed.
Well, okay, Miss Elizabeth. 6 p.m. at the church. I'll try to be there as fast as possible. And given that, she nods, uh, saying goodbye, and exits the room. And as you do that, let's let's go to the two fools that that just exited the bathroom with with a bowl of holy water bumping into Anna Wilkinson. Anna looks at Canon Dolphus and Lowell and says, what are you doing with that bowl of water? Is something wrong?"
Carried. No, no, I'm just carrying this to John's room.
Oh, Anna just like looks a little bit taken aback. Is if John is why did, did, did John faint or something? What is wrong, father? Something seriously wrong? She looks very confused. What are you exactly trying to do?
I'm trying to exorcise the spirit that is possessing your brother.
Um. So, so when you say the word spirit possessing your brother,
Anyway, good evening.
Anna's face changes from my from like this like I don't know what you two gents are doing into absolute horror, and she she freezes for a bit and then takes takes off downstairs, running away.
Yep. And we're cooked.
Uh, we're getting the bad ending, y'all.
I
What,
think
you
we're gonna
guys
get
thought there was
kicked.
an
I
ending?
think. No, I mean, probably just get kicked out of the mansion. But who knows?
Just look into the camera at this point.
Are you
As I
looking?
usually do
Are you
during
like
these
looking at the
sessions.
camera and nodding? Just. Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at the camera and shaking my head, shrugging. There's a slow zoom in on my face.
Don't drink, kids.
Anyway, you have no idea where John's room is. So,
Okay, Adolphus getting frustrated is just going to like try different rooms.
okay. Now we're fucking talking. Let's fucking go. Uh, okay, let me get my other set of die. Well, you know certainly where the scene was from, so you're probably not gonna investigate that one. That leaves us with other doors. Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna take. Wait, so where did we come from again?
You're coming from the bathroom. Uh, so
I
so
was in the bathroom with him? Did
After
I wait
everything that's
outside?
happened, probably not. I think that would be perfectly reasonable.
I think I waited outside.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab this one. All right, let's see. What did we roll? Okay, so you you've you haven't been to this one before. It's the library. It is currently it is full of books. There's a table in the middle with a chair. It looks like something between like a room for studying and basically a little room to show off the collection of books that the Alistairs have amassed. But nothing here. What are you gonna do?
Adolphus, in his inebriated state, does not, like he had been doing in the other rooms, scoff in frustration and immediately leave. He's going to take a mental note that, oh, this is like a pretty useful resource for later, but not for what I'm doing now, and then just leave and go examine other rooms.
Okay, let's. All right, that's okay. So another room you're checking, and it turns out to be well. You press the handle that down, and when you uh, when you open it, you see a man in a in a black suit. Let me grab his face. Quick. See a man of black suit. Currently was currently is sitting at a desk and reading something. He doesn't turn around, but he says, "That you, Gordon? Look, I don't want to be disturbed right now. Okay, I'll be if Dad wants me, I'll be there in 10. If it's anything else, I'll get back to you when I'm done with this." How do you two respond?
Uh, I don't. Okay. I'm trying to get a good look. Is this
That's
Stephen
Steven?
Alistair
Yes,
that I'm seeing?
this is Stephen Alistair.
Okay. And he's like busy engrossed in a book.
He's engrossed in something at the desk. You, it is a book, but you cannot really tell if it's literature or something else. Or is it basically just like an accountant book? Or
Okay, and my level of drunkenness is tipsy but not shit faced.
yes,
I think I'm just going to gingerly close the door and carry on about my business.
right. We're gonna go for another door then. Oh, so you open the door and you see that it is it is actually John's room. John right now is is shirtless. He's uh it's it look he's sitting at on his bed in a sort of a quiet contemplation. He looks up from looks up to Canon Dolphus Lowell and says, "Oh, oh, far. What took you so long?"
I got lost. It's a big house, and I'm just gonna get to work.
Okay, so roll your mind will academics for this one.
Okay.
While
Righty.
while
Where did
you're
my where did I go?
so while you're in this room, you see that there's a lot more pictures done by John. Um, so Lowell,
Okay.
roll your mind and
Observation.
mind and observation, because Adolphus is really engaged in exorcism right now. But do you have a time to hey, I think you
Oh,
rolled
Oh,
one.
yeah, one of the expert ones should not be
Yeah,
included, but
but ever
otherwise, I think I'm kicking this thing's ass.
you hmm,
Porgy!
Yeah,
that's not okay. That. Wow.
what's not okay?
Oh my
Just how
god!
good that is. That's immaculate.
yeah.
That is
What
perfection.
I have one job.
You're gonna do it!
Okay. So
Yeah, let me, yeah.
yeah, Lowell. Okay, Lowell. So you look at the pictures hanging on the wall. Some of them are memories of the war that he painted. Some of them are things from town that he painted. There is a very interesting picture, though. It is a picture of the standing stones with John in the middle and some form of ethereal dancers of indeterminate gender and species dancing around him. He seems to be lost in this musical trance. It is a very, very detailed picture, almost
A
like
what?
a photograph.
Oh.
But you can tell it was painted. But as that as the as you look closer into at the picture, you can see that one of the features of one of the dancers become clearer and clearer. You've never seen the entity up close except on the picture, but now you can tell that you think that entity is on the picture and he's smiling at you. But as you're mesmerized by this picture, all of a sudden the glass in the frame cracks right from the entity where the entity is, and the frame falls down from the wall as Father Adolphus finishes his exorcism.
Okay, mad devil spawn.
I
Um,
didn't touch that.
My God.
so, Father Adolphus, you think that because of your incredible success, you didn't remove the presence only from this room, but perhaps warded this house from indeterminate amount of time from the entity's presence. You have no idea how long for, and you have no idea how strong it will try to get back. But you feel like you've taken a small victory here. But the battle is not over yet.
Okay.
John, John, uh, puts his large hand on Adolphus' shoulder and says, "Thank you, Father. Maybe I can be more at peace now. It's been
I would
hard.
hope so.
You have no idea how big of a burden I have been carrying."
You seem exhausted. Why don't you get some rest? Probably the most peaceful rest you've had in a while. Uh, and I'd like you to come see me at the Catholic Church tomorrow morning. Can you do that?
Thanks for a second. I'll, I'll try to make it. No promises, though. Stephen doesn't like when I wander alone with my guardian angel.
I suppose you can bring him with you if you want.
John, John would answer something, but hesitates and says, "Well, maybe I'm very tired right now, Father. Thank you. Sits down on his bed. So, as this is happening, let's go to our duo of misfits. Colleen and uh, and Victor. So you've been here for a while. You've been researching really hard. Uh, you look like two students trying to get to study for a very hard exam in Celtic culture. To the point that you think by this point your brains are just absolutely cooked and you need a break. But hey, you've made significant progress.
So when I when I get back to the library after doing the things that I've been doing, is uh Ghislaine still talking to the professor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As I walk in, if I'm able to catch Ghislaine's eye, I'm gonna kind of just like give them a small signal to let them know I've got what I need.
Seeing that, Cal would probably be like, "Oh, wait, shit, how do I stop a conversation?" As they probably have been lost in rambling for the past however long this is, 3 weeks of rambling to this poor man.
The man's sanity has been completely drained, and right now there's just a hollow husk sitting next to you, just dried out hollow husk. You didn't notice that he died along the way of a heart attack. You've just been talking to a corpse the whole
Oh,
time.
come on. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
No,
I mean,
I
it's
want.
been 3 weeks.
Uh, he's fine.
Sure, yeah, he's probably fine.
I think he's fine. Might not be. Anyway,
Will probably just like very obviously look like they don't know how to end a conversation at this point. Has the professor
Just
been equally rambling, or has it just been a one-sided
he
conversation?
he is trying to butt. He manages to butt in every now and then, but it's been mostly a clean show.
She's okay. She would have let him talk. The point of her talking to him was for him to talk more, and the more he talks, the higher the chance of him saying something that's helpful.
Well, here's the whole thing. Since you were talking about Celtic stuff, you can tell that when it comes to that, uh, the professor doesn't have a first-hand experience with in that regard. You have you certainly Professor Sutherland certainly is an anthropologist and certainly has some knowledge in that field, but by no means he does not know anything about specific legends and specific Celtic lore. Uh, what you can get is that the man certainly has read most, if not all, of the books that are available uh, here on here around call it here in the library. Probably most of them, but you catch one interesting manner. Professor has been living here for at least 2 years, maybe more, and he was pers- personally asked to come here by Noel Alistair and to study Celtic Celtic lore and take care of the historical society. Uh, all in all, you feel like there is a purpose to him being here, but you can tell that the man is perhaps as good of an anthropologist as he is perhaps not exactly that well versed in the subject at hand, and there's a lot of catch up he's been playing for years.
Okay. Well, with that, Cal would probably just finding the ability to end a conversation, just be like, ah, look at the time. Time flies when you're lost in conversation.
He looks at his wristwatch. Oh, good heavens!
3 weeks.
It's almost May.
I
Justin Timberlake crashes through the wall.
I hope no one was trying to find me at the historical society. Then
Well, hopefully not.
well,
It truly has been lovely. It's not often I get to talk to like-minded individuals.
well, well, Mr. Ross, I sure hope we can have this more of this conversation soon. Now, excuse me, I need to fulfill my duties, or lest Mr. Alistair is gonna be very cross. I'm not at my post.
Of course.
Bro, we should be open Saturday days, not on Sunday. That's got days of rest. Oh, ta-da! All of that. Um, once again, Mr. Ross, you have any? If you want to continue, please come to the historical society. Perhaps tomorrow. Well, the historical society is not open. I'm living upstairs, so all you have to do is this buzz, and I'll come right in, and probably we can meet over here for more
I'd
of
love an invitation, thank you.
and moves out. Also nods to Victor and
Victor nods
Claudia.
back politely.
Claudia. when when Thomas walks out, Claudia just eyes and goes back to read her book.
Cal will like I won't whisper because my mic won't pick it up, but like in like kind of like the most subtle way that she can, just be like, is this a church conversation? Is this a private area conversation or
Better to do this outside than in here.
Okay, so
looks back to the mess of books? I'm not looking forward to putting all this away.
well, you have to put them
Yeah,
yours all away. That's the rules.
yeah. Victor will help put the books away before they leave.
Claudia,
Half the library is on the desk. It's, not a chore at all.
Claudia smile. You doing that? after you're done and you leave. Thank you, thank you for sparing me the job of putting all of those back where they belong. I'm pretty sure you made an error too, but I don't have to
Oh,
log them.
no, I paid attention to everywhere they came from.
I still have to double check that.
That's fair.
Either way,
I'm no stranger to library organization.
well, if you'll come around to living here, you'll always use a helper.
Think about it, and just starts just walking away. Like, oh no, I can't do that. This is a terrible place to live.
Yep.
I mean,
Once they've made their way outside, kind of onto the street, Victor just kind of looks over to Galen and goes, "So, how much you know about Celtic mythology?"
kind of like
We're hoping you
looks,
would ask that.
kind of like the sparkle in the eye for a second. Well, considering I kept the professor occupied for 3 weeks with nothing but Celtic lore, with the sparkle in the eye. Well, born and raised on it, so just about as much as a standard native.
Good. Does the name Baylor ring any bells for you?
Do I have to roll for that, or
No.
does Cal know?
No,
Okay.
that's a pretty much the. It is a pretty well known widows.
Yeah, I know that one. What about it?
Well, congratulations. You and your dream friend are on a first name basis now.
The gears shift in her head. Oh no.
Modern
Oh.
noises.
Cal's on dial-up now. Just kind of like has a moment of, oh. 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 Huh.
I'm sure it's fine. After all, you all are such good friends.
Oh, only the best of friends, this.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
joking aside,
Yeah.
and he pulls out his notebook to give to Kalain for them to read over what he wrote down from the office, which, if I remember correctly, is the note that it is, yes, it's Baylor, but also what they were asking him to look into, which it has been a while, so pardon me if my brain is rusty, but they were, if I remember correctly, trying to have him look into ways to bind Baylor.
Yes. Fine.
Yeah. Reading that with exceptional speed, having to reread it at least 3 times. Oh, by the gods, they're insane.
Don't know much about this stuff, but that's about what I figured.
Oh, it's just your classic insanity and, potentially a gateway drug into cultish behaviors.
Well, considering the shit that's been going around town, that certainly follows.
No one here is even dabbled into the cult. It's good Christian.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is how
Sure,
it
Chad.
starts, okay? Okay, well, if memory serves, then... You don't happen to know how to make a spear, do you?
Other than the one God gifted me with? No, I don't.
Victor.
With is
I mean, to be
just
fair,
like
you don't know how to
me.
you don't know how to make it. You just know how to use it.
with all the sarcasm she can muster. Well, that one could probably work too if are fine with that.
I am not, in fact, fine with sticking my junk anywhere near that damn thing. Anyway, lacking a spear, what exactly can we do about this thing? If
Well, you can
anything.
fuck it,
Thanks.
evidently.
Do not
Hear that, chat?
do not fuck the entity.
Not recommended.
Do not, Baylor.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
You can't
Considering
fix
the fact
him.
Victor just starts waving a hand around his head like there's fucking cobwebs.
You seem to have caught possession of the Discord. No, I mean, there's a few ways.
Okay, well,
Um,
it's better than one way.
Yeah, but most of them are ritualistic and require making things. I mean, they're not hard to make. I have plenty of marbles that if I get something sharp enough, I can carve a rune or two into them. But kind of requires finding the damn thing to hit it.
Well, you're pretty good at finding it before. What's stopping you now?
The thing stopping me now is out of character, I want to say it reduced me to a Capri Sun, but I'm trying to find the age appropriate thing to say. Considering I was reduced to just a mere tankard of ale, I not sure I should go hunting it down. Not without potentially doing something stupid.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Look,
Pauline making better decisions than Adolphus' decision? What the hell?
shit has
I'm
been going
scared.
off the rails for a while.
I am scared.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can try and lure it somewhere. There's bound to be someone in this town it's after, or at least the most interested in. But
remind me, by the way, Soul, did the notes say anything about the stone circles?
there were diagrams on circles. Yes, in
Okay.
there. So yeah.
So yeah, in his notes will also be the diagram of the stone circles.
And
Well, at the very least, I'm sure this has something to do with it. Kind of taps
more
the
than
page.
likely. Though.
Oh, and
I don't
attempting
really.
to the super writings on which had some manner of words of binding.
Yeah. Yeah, he does point out the thing where it's where it says in the notes that they wanted to translate it in Gaelic. I bind you to this. I bind you to this place or this circle spirit.
Cal is going to take out their own notebook and make sure that they have a copy of those runes. I mean, they probably do, given how long
Yes.
they've been at this, but I mean, there's a few routes we can go. There's obviously making a weapon, which is an entire ritual in of itself. Maybe one of the others might know how to fashion a weapon, or we can sharpen a stick. That always works too.
Well, the only leads that I have is that the stones might be across the river somewhere. Also, there's some weird structure that Betsy ran into, cabin in the woods kind of thing out general direction that way, and kind of waves his hand in the direction of the woods across the river. Though you said something about carving runes into marbles. It got me thinking.
Yes. In the legends.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh. in the legends, there's two specific types of weapons that are used against it. One is a spear, which I highly doubt we can get our hands on. That's a bit more complicated. But there are more simple. I the name escapes me right now, but it's like a simple throne type weapon that is inscribed with a specific runes and rituals done, and
Hmm. You mentioned something about a marble. Trying to throw a marble at it? I'm a little lost here.
oh, if with it was more spitballing with the right runes and whatnot, kind of similar to the spear, can just turn a marble into an equivalent weapon. Holding out the little pouch of little pellets used for things.
Well, I don't know about a marble, but how about a bullet?
I mean, a bullet could work.
Think you could put the right runes and say the right words to make a bullet about the same?
I mean, it's worth a shot. What exactly do we have to lose at this point?
It's the only thing I can think of, at least in modern times,
Your mortal
lacking the ability
soul.
to make a spear.
The only other avenue of plan I could think of is when does the next train arrive?
Yeah, as much as I'd like to believe that might work, I have a feeling we're not getting out of this one that easy.
Oh, probably not. But, eh. Then there's the penultimate, route of just, offing yourself so you don't have to deal with it. But obviously, we're not doing that.
I ain't got plans to do that. Look, at this rate, the only thing that I know that might help us would be going to figure out what the hell's in that cabin. And again, lacking anyone that knows how to make a spear, it might be best if we try to work old magic on modern weapons. Kind of just pats his pats the side of his jacket.
I can definitely see what I can do about a bullet. How many do you have on hand?
That begs a DM question. What style of gun do I have?
How many chances do we have?
Do you
Oh, I was
have?
talking less about chances and more what style of weapon do I have?
Well, that too.
Excuse me.
Because I
Still-
do have a
I think it's
I
a
do have a
pocket
pocket
pistol.
pistol.
pocket pistol. So technically, like pocket pistol would be something you can basically put in the pocket. So it's of a style of a small snub nose revolver, Derringer, or one of the compact handguns from the period. The reason why they never give you like a specific description is basically basically it is they didn't want to go into this whole like debacle of like, oh, this gun is better than this gun is better than that. But yeah, pocket pistol is basically
Gamers would take it there.
yeah, low caliber or compact, has a shit range, and it's good for basically defenses, like defending yourself and running away, right? A service pistol is basically something like a revolver or a gun from the war. Arguably, it would be something like Coin 1911 type of a gun. Magnum pistol is basically like something akin to a 44 revolver, so something that packs a significant punch. Again, like if you find me something in the catalog and point and say there, I would 100% just look at it and tell you like, oh, that's a service pistol, or that's a pocket pistol, or that's a because high
I
power.
mean, basically,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Because like vomit rifle and the hunting rifle, that is a very very like classic American distinction. Vomit rifles are usually 22 caliber 22. Anything above that is high power rifle because 22 is
Basically, the only thing I'm getting from doing research is either 6 shots or 7 is the
yes.
is the
Oh
answer for
yes,
capacity.
that is.
Knowing Victor specifically, it would probably be something along the lines of a Lilliput, which is the essentially compact. It's a semi-auto compact. So he literally has the how many shots do we have? He goes about 7, give or take.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know about the others or what they might be carrying, but me
Yeah,
specifically, about
Lilliput
7.
would work actually. It was manufactured around that time, and oh, it could be owned in UK without a license.
We love that.
Well, it was made by an
Anyway.
Austrian watchmaker too, so it's
I love that.
Like I said, I had my ideas, but it's one of those I have to run it by the person in charge first.
yeah, it's
Cal kind of thinks it over. Eh, It would have been nice if we would have the capabilities of testing things before taking it to the big guy himself, but oh, this line of work is a pain.
Yeah, don't imagine there's really an easy way to test something like that, but again, it's about the best shot we've got, no pun intended.
You know, I really need the pun right now, thank you.
Well, at any rate, we might as well head back to the church and wait for the others.
all right.
If we've got a plan, it's
Hopefully
best that we
they'll-
stick together.
Hopefully they don't take too long and don't piss off the Alistairs.
I'm sure they're fine.
Or the entity, for that matter.
Oof.
That can make their job really a tad more difficult.
At this rate, the longer we stay in this place, the harder that job gets.
Well, yeah, but let's not expedite the process.
He just kind of shrugs.
Well, I guess let's go kill time at the church then.
All right. So, meanwhile, let's go back to other group. So, Elizabeth, lovely Elizabeth. So you are oh, okay. Mention the site. There you go. So okay. So Elizabeth, you come downstairs with Stan. you wait a little bit for someone to come over to you and lead you to the waiting car, but it seems that some time passes. You don't see the butler anywhere for that matter until the maid of the house comes in. Says, "Oh, terribly sorry, Mr. Lewandowski, and you, Miss. I'm sorry, I don't think we were formally introduced, but I think my husband is a little indisposed, and let me lead you to let me to the car." She looks a little bit distressed right now, for one reason or another. You have no idea what has transpired, um, but he leads you outside. Meet up with this Andy, the fellow, waiting at the car. Looks you over and says, "Howdy, howdy, Stan. Been a while. Little lift at the club? What about you, miss? Going to the club or somewhere else?" White mage?
Well, yeah, I'll go to the club.
All right, both of you to the club then. He opens the door for Elizabeth. "Hey, Stan. What's been happening while I was gone? Anything interesting happening?" Stan just shrugs and say, "Other than other." God damn it! I need to do that raspy. Other than our singing sensation over here, not really that much. Huh? You guys see him, miss? Been a while we see it.
Indeed, I am.
Oh, it's been a while since we had a singing at the cabaret. See you there sometime. If I'll have a moment. Oh, fortunately, the old man wants me to drive him to drive someone here on tomorrow. So it's gonna be a long trek today, and even longer trek tomorrow. But whatever. I would expect this fellow to come by the train, but no, he insists on coming by car. So so Elizabeth, since so Elizabeth, you step into the car, and then like you're driven to the club, Uh, you still hear like a little bit of a like casual conversation between Stan and Bernard, but not much. You kind of feel like those two know each other well, but Bernard seems to be a man that is always busy, and being Alistair's driver, he often like either taxis people to the Alistair Manor, or just fetches people from the state. Either way, it's not that interesting listening to them. So the time slowly passes as you see as you drive down the streets of Andersonville, up until you finally come up to the cabaret where you disembark and enter it. But now that you think about it, where are your friends? Seems that they are left inside of the manor.
Yeah, vintage.
Oh shoot.
It seems that Elvira Huxley didn't didn't wait for uh, for Adolphus or didn't wait for Adolphus or Lowell to appear, and instead, well, you were driven here without them. Well, the question is, are you gonna do anything about that?
Elizabeth is going to fidget in her seat a little bit and look back.
No, here's the problem. Like you're not seeing anyone step out. You don't see anything other than gardener, a fairly large bear fellow, rolling a wheelbarrow around the property, probably to take care of the greenery. Because one thing you have to say there is a beautiful garden at the in mountain grounds, and well, sure as hell, takes a very dedicated man to take care of it. Well,
My.
Elizabeth, we'll get to you in just a second because we need to resolve one important. So, Canon Adolphus. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Both of you. Tell me, you've met after the exorcism, which takes a while. What is your plan now?
I mean, we exercised the demon. I say we celebrate with more alcohol.
Oh no.
Okay, so where are you gonna go to fetch that alcohol?
I don't know. Where was the butler getting it?
Uh, it was ground floor.
Guess I'm gonna go there.
Lowell, are you gonna follow?
Uh, oh man.
You are the babysitter right now.
I am the babysitter. I'm gonna.
Sorry, buddy.
Only you can
Alright.
protect Father Adolphus from himself.
I'm gonna put a hand on the cannon's shoulder. And and tell him you do remember we're not supposed to be up here. Maybe we should try and find a way out of here more casually.
What you recommend?
Uh, do I see any other staircases that aren't the main one?
No.
Is there a window? How tall is the building?
It's just once. It would be one story drop.
Cannon, how old are you again?
55.
Oh, wow.
Mm,
Why'd you ask?
Just casual defenestration, it's fine.
do you want to get out of here via window?
Well, are we in that much of a hurry to leave? We haven't even had a chance to look at the library yet.
You what? Why do we what? Why do we need to look at the library?
I don't know. They had a lot of books there. They might have useful information.
You just can't we do that at the library of the people that we were? Can we do that at a library where we're supposed to be in that welcomes us?
Mm, no, the Historical Society has no useful information at all. So, I don't know. I thought we could maybe check it while we are here. Do you want to do that, or should we just go out the window?
What floor is the library on again?
The same one you're on.
Do I just like turn around and see the library?
I mean, it's yeah, you can totally tell where the library is because in that drunken stupor, but Adolphus has wandered into it as I
Oh, he
think
threw
the
open the door. Okay.
what no he found it. I think it was the first roll that I've made that he stumbled into the library.
Oh. I mean, uh, I really don't want to get found in there, but I really don't want to leave you either. Okay, we're gonna go in there for a little bit, and we need to find a good excuse if we get caught.
If you really just want to leave, we can just leave. I'm not going to.
Mm.
Do you want to just go? I'm not going to fight. You want it?
My self-preservation tells me one thing, but my need to advance the plot tells me another.
Did the library have windows that I noticed?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's a place where you can read books. Surely there would be a window to create a beautiful idyllic space that it was told to me in paintings. Yes, DM? Yes, DM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
You have escape via window.
All right. We go I go into the library and I open the window and then I turn around and then I tell him to start reading.
Well, all right. Since I'm here, I'm going to start looking for books that would either relate to the entity or the mysterious history of the town that we can't seem to get any answers on.
Oh, roll your mind in academics then.
Going to the roll window. Got a do academics, mind. We're going to take will off of this. And yeah. Yeah. One success.
Oh, okay. Now both of you roll your speed and evasion.
Ah, fuck.
My speed and what now?
Evasion.
Speed
Oh,
and
uh-oh.
evasion.
That's what are those? Uh,
Stats you should have.
I have
That's
I
a
do
failure.
have favorites and
If that's
I
a
do have
failure, that's fantastic. Love it.
How?
Oh, that's
Oh
that's
no,
beautiful. That's
Pyro, no.
Oh,
I
that's
have
beautiful.
favorite in diving. No, it's not.
Adios, fam.
That's beautiful, Angelo. That's real good.
Just know that we love you.
Uh, well, unfortunately, you're not allowed all new characters. How you look? Let's see how the boys will get out of this one.
I mean, I have a lot of soak, so let's see if it's enough.
Oh boy. So, as you are, you find something, but before you can, well, someone walks into the.
Dun dun dun.
What are you doing here? The old ghost asks.
Who
So,
asks?
Adele Alistair.
Oh,
Oh, indeed.
I see.
Is it time, Lowell? Is it time for you to dive?
Obviously, I was looking for something to read.
Why ne-
Wow,
Why never?
such snark.
I thought men of the cloth would have better manners than you. Who are you anyway? You're not you're one of Father Christopher's helpers now, are you? And certainly I don't recall you from the church either.
Elf is legitimately looking confused. I'm your guest here. You invited me. Why can't I find something to
Oh,
read?
oh no.
What is the breach of etiquette here?
I don't recall inviting anyone like you. Also, Lowell, if you want to like jump out the window, Adele has not seen you
Wait, what do you mean? Why?
because
Because it
she noticed like she heard both of you, right? She she entered the library and immediately locked eyes on Adolphus.
Adolphus, looking somewhat exacerbated, but you don't suppose I broke in, do you?
Oh, he's making it so much worse. Oh no.
I certainly can say you could be one of those gosh darn reporters sent here to spy on us.
But why don't you ask your butler, the Englishman? He knows I'm supposed to be here. I'm invited. That would clarify any confusion.
Looks at you with malice. I were to leave and look for Gordon, I'm 100% sure you would slink away somewhere. No,
Would you like me to go with you to talk to the butler?
looks at you. Oh, put it like that. Yes. Put back whatever you're holding in its place and let's go you. You're a if you're a priest, I sure hope God will smite you down for your insolence.
Oh wow.
God's done a lot for this man.
Okay, Lowell.
Have they left?
No,
Lowell, are you
no,
gonna follow?
not yet.
Are you gonna follow Lowell?
Okay. Now, wait just here. That is an absurd, horrible thing to say.
I am waiting until this conversation
I cannot
resolves.
believe you treat your guests in this manner. You honestly, you, you have people over and you do not invite. What do you expect your guests to do?
Oh my god.
It just keeps going.
She walks up to you, grabs you by your, your arm, and pulls pulls you with her. Frank was around. He would teach you a lesson in manner.
You are the one that needs a lesson in manners.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Get your hands off me.
She she. Okay. So Adele will hit you with the cane. Are you gonna try to evade or counter?
Oh no. Oh dear.
Okay, out of
What
care.
the-
I don't see the portrait here. Who is Adele exactly?
Oh
She
shit.
is an old
Sorry.
woman.
Sorry about that. I didn't notice that. There you go.
Noel Alistair's wife.
Oh, okay.
So you know how
Yeah.
earlier when Cal said, "I really hope they didn't piss off the Alistairs."
I
Yeah, let
am
me just
not
hit
going
the most
to.
powerful man in town's wife, because that's a smart move.
No, I'm not hitting her. I'm not hitting
No,
her.
she's hitting you. The question is what you're gonna do about it.
Well,
I'm not gonna counterattack an old lady. That's for
okay,
certain.
roll your speed then.
I just want you to know that you have the ability to counter, and there is an open window next to you. It is entirely possible to just chuck her out the window. Just saying.
Okay,
Oh!
I'm not
That's my
dodging.
way out.
Yeah, because that's so much better.
Okay.
I mean, can it get any worse?
Easily, by doing exactly what you just said.
Hold on a second.
Okay, so what happens then?
Hold on a second. There needs to be an attack roll made. Just try. Oh, fuck. I was looking at the wrong. Um, I'm double checking about a staff. Certainly not improvised weapon. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Blah blah. Hey, oh boy.
I don't.
Oh, okay. So, oh, okay. That one. Let's. Oh, oh no. Oh. Uh-oh.
Get insta killed by old
No,
lady
no, no, no.
Pete?
Hold on a second. I'm missing a D4 from my set. Good. Oh, there you are. Fucking rolling. Hate rolling D4s, but. Okay. And both of those hit. And that's gonna be 3 damage. Roll your body and endurance.
Okay.
Okay, that gets you to one damage. Now you have to use one any of your soaks to soak up that damage. Which one are you gonna use?
Uh, it says I can use disbelief soak on damage, but then there's a bonus to supernatural, implying that I can just use it against normal damage. So can I
Yes,
use that?
you can use that against normal damage.
I don't
Okay.
believe you hit me.
I don't believe in this bitch.
No,
Okay, Phoebe, it's wild. Jesus.
okay. So
Okay, I'm going to claim that soak to soak 2 points of damage.
okay.
Dot said no.
So you didn't dodge it, but the strikes she makes against you, which is like a flurry of little blows that land on you. Maybe it's your inebriation, or maybe the years of basically taking hits. You don't really like, they hurt, right? And she does like push you forward into library while she she wails at you, uh, yelling about your bad manners and arrogance. Uh, yeah, but at the end of the day, all you'll get is probably a few bruises. Now, Lowell, what about you? What are you gonna do in this situation? You
Okay,
see,
like, is this gonna go on, or is she basically beating me out of the library?
she is beating you in the library. That's the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now I can't leave.
Oh yeah,
Okay, great.
Lowell, Pyro,
I'm here.
are you dying of
Just
embarrassment? of
I am
second.
thinking. No, I am dying of thinking. I was never meant to think.
Fucking, only deer
how
in
do
your
you
head.
unfuck the situation?
Oh man.
Remember, your boss's wife is right now smacking the fuck out of your friend. What do you do in this situation?
Am I close to the door?
Yes.
Can I try and sneak out of the door
Yes.
only to then come back in as if I was never in the room and heard the commotion? Okay. What do I have
Okay.
to have to
That's an interesting angle, but sure. Let me
Yeah.
double check.
I mean, I see what he's
Believe in
going
you.
for.
Double check some. Okay. So Lowell, you walk in on this on this old lady beating Colonel Adolphus with her walking cane, yelling about the priest's arrogance. Uh, what do you say?
Uh, Whoa, what is happening here?
This this scoundrel is, is obviously pretending to be a priest, and I caught him snooping around in the library.
Okay. He ain't pretending to be nothing. That man is a priest. He is a canon.
Uh, so Adele stops hitting uh, Adolphus. Looks
Do I
back.
know anything about Catholicism?
Not really. Probably not much. She looks back at Lowell. He looks you up on. Who might you be? You be, Mister? I don't see you around the manor either.
Right. So, what happened was
No,
we were escorting.
no. I want you to know who you are, Mister. Before
You
you
want me
show
to
your
know who I am?
so any kind of explanation. Try to addle me with your made up stories.
All right. Look. Wait. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right. Look. My name is Lowell. Nice to meet you. Mrs. Allister, I assume?
What do you say? Because I couldn't hear it.
Nice. My name is Lowell. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Allister, I assume?
Yes, Miss Alistair.
Okay. Okay. So, last night, Betsy ran into some complications on her way back to the hotel. She did not feel comfortable coming here alone. We were there. She trusted us to escort her. That's why we're here. We didn't want to leave her side. Is she still here?
Oh, you might, you, 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 Mister, must be a very poor escort there. She left half an hour ago.
She
Why
did?
is that you? Yes, she. Yeah, of course she did. She entered the recital and she went on her merry way to the cabaret.
I stand there dumbfounded for a minute. And then I look directly at her and I say, I don't think there's any reason for us to be here, ma'am.
Certainly not. Certainly not for this. I heard I heard stories of drunken priests from Boston, from Thomas, and I thought I would never see one. But here we are, the perfect example how Catholics raise their priesthood. Now, if Reverend was here, I'm pretty sure he would give you a sermon to about carrying
Of
yourself
taking a book from a library.
without permission.
Well,
It's a
uh,
library.
it's somebody else's library.
Well, obviously, Mr. Lowell here has some manners, unlike you, Mister.
Why would you collect books in a library if not to have your guests lead them?
Mister Lowell, you are up. You are. You might not. You have. You might missed Miss Elizabeth exiting, but you're certainly more well mannered. Can you take this person and escort him off the main mansion grounds for me before I have to
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Consider it done. Consider him gone. It will only take a few minutes. Let's go, Cannon.
All right.
Father Christopher will hear of this how a member of his congregation carrying himself.
But I don't understand why you're upset.
It's just just some people have to leave. Let's like us. We should leave.
Okay. So Lowell, are you gonna escort Cat Adolphus?
I am going to walk that man out of the house.
Okay. So Cannon, are you gonna uh,
Yeah, I'll just leave.
okay. Well, before both of you leave, it's more complicated.
Right.
Instead, like things are gonna going way too smoothly for today, right, you guys? Everything's gonna smooth. Everything's gonna right. Yeah. So, Lola, how great is your day going right now? A scale of 1 to 10.
Well, say it's about a 3. I'm in the house with the person who killed a very important person to me. I saw a reverend tweak the fuck out.
Oh, you're
I
in
got
the
a cool painting on it, so that's why it's not a 1.
okay. You're in the house with that person that killed him. Oh, how about meeting him eye to eye as you descend down? You see Frank Doyle.
Well, shit.
Doyle walking up and eyeing both of you. Oh well, gentlemen, and who you might be.
We were Miss Murgatroyd's escorts, and she apparently forgot about us. So now we are making ourselves scarce.
A wise choice.
Thank you.
He escort you mansions. Your mansion grounds entrance.
I appreciate that.
Lowell, make a mind and walk with Doyle.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Thought I could do it. Let's do it.
Cannon, you can do an observation roll as well.
Mind and observation. Please be dumb. Shit. I was not dumb. My himbo powers failed me.
No. Maybe we'll find out in a second. Do. I got 1 success.
Okay, so, oh well, as you walk with Frank, there is a very distinct manner in he walks. It's incredibly disciplined. It is it is clear that he used to be a soldier, and the more you look at the wounds on his face, the more you can tell that might have gotten them. And Canon, you certainly see those wounds. They're kind of very. So it's something that is hard not to notice. And given that your experience with the sick and the dying, well, yeah, this man has been through hell. Worse hell. Gonna make other people's life abide his. When you finally reach the doorman, well, the basically the doorman, the guard at the entrance opens, and Frank motions you gently leave.
Appreciate that.
I I see no reason to stick around.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
so left the mansion grounds and you can see Frank get you boat. You have to remember the both of your friends. Afterwards, he turns around and walks back to the. Where are you two gents gonna go?
Did I, with my successes, did I remember? Was that just like a completely detached encounter from what I remember Frank was looking like, or did was that just Weasel guy?
What do you mean?
Did I recognize that it was Frank and not just messed up looking Weasel guy?
Oh no, you could recognize.
Okay. All right. I think I'm very tired right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, where are you gonna head towards?
I think
Let's switch to
that I am going to get outside. We can switch. That's fine.
let's. I mean, let's switch the map and see where people are right now. So, Elizabeth
Oh right,
is.
I forgot about Angela and her scary and her scary name.
We're not
Sorry.
badly Elizabeth. Where is Elizabeth card? Payment is. Or there you go. You're safe in the mansion where nothing bad will ever happen to you.
God
Yay.
damn it, Cyril.
Father Christopher is somewhere. Don't know where. Lowell and Adolphus. I'll find you. Uh, it's
Ooh, we're by a baseball field.
Yeah.
it's a baseball. So, and where did you were going to? And uh,
To the
We
church.
were heading to the church.
okay, so you exit the library. That the car carrying Dan, Elizabeth, with Bernard at the wheel is st- is stopping at the engineer square. Elizabeth is stepping out of it. What are you gonna do now?
We might want to grab her on the way to the church. That's Victor saying that too.
Um, Probably.
I mean, we're waiting for her to get out of the
Yeah.
vehicle, and then once she's out of the vehicle, going to her.
Get out.
Elizabeth, where are you?
Oh my. I believe some of my other friends are here.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Those two? Colin said, Colleen. Sure.
Would it be alright if I got off here?
It's okay. Just, gonna be doing a show this Saturday night, so I'd rather you be here, but, you go and, go prepare or rest up.
Of course. I'll be back as soon as possible.
Alright.
Thank you, darling.
No problem. A nice one. A nice one. Betsy.
Will do.
He, aren't there supposed to be, more people with you?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to them.
Hopefully nothing bad.
I hope they didn't get lost in that mansion.
I sure
It was a
hope
pretty big
hoped
house.
that
Something
Mrs.
like that.
that Mrs. Allister find them find them outside of the designated guest area. It's very, very angry about uninvited guests. Oh wow.
No idea.
Well,
He has an idea.
I'm sure they wouldn't get into too much trouble.
Oh,
They're the
I
responsible.
if anything bad happens, oh, I'll try to play on my first time.
Useful. Useful.
Anyway, take care of yourself, Betsy. See you later tonight. Right.
See you later.
So, are you gonna head church? Are you
Yes,
gonna?
I am.
Okay. Let's all three listen. Certainly not
So,
not you.
Oh?
No. Just doing some cleanup.
so, bad news. I
I
lost
don't
them
like the
some.
sound. I'm sorry, you what? I beg your finest pardon.
I don't know where they. I don't know where Cannon and Lowell went.
So, it's kind of funny. Earlier, I said, I really hope they didn't piss off the Alisters. But now they've been left unattended in the mansion by what you're telling me.
Correct.
Uh,
Sure,
So-
they'll be fine. It ain't the worst thing that could have happened to him.
Maybe.
I really, really hope that's right. Anyway, so I'm assuming we're at the church, right? Yeah, we
Yeah,
are. So
Father Christopher is
Betsy-
still absent, and John is absent.
Cal is breathing a sigh of relief that John is absent.
Come on, what would the pull twink do?
What did the twink not do? Okay.
That's the better question.
Anyway,
Maybe he's setting up
So-
explosives.
What the twink doing?
What the twink do?
apparently crime. So Betsy, we also have news. It's slightly, well, I can't say it's good news, but it's not bad news either.
Sure about that?
It's kind
No.
of neutral bad because at least we have a thread.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Completely random question that I really don't know how to segue into. Do you happen, just by chance, have a firearm?
I think singers do come with a.
That's a very personal question indeed.
Betsy's just been packing the whole time.
I've also been
Casually.
packing this whole time. I have literally not said anything about the firearm in my pocket until I told Arcane.
Yes, you have a pocket
Hmm.
pistol.
The reason why I ask is because the bullets that go to said firearm might potentially have to be used in ritualistic practice to kill a thing.
Oh,
Unless you know how to make a spear.
Joe didn't mention this would be on the table when he handed me this, but I suppose if it's technically for my protection, so I can use it for that.
I mean, I don't need the gun itself. I mostly, just in case. I'm trying to take stock of how many bullets we have amongst ourselves, so I know how many potential fuck ups we can get away with.
Well, suppose if you just need the bullets, that's all right. Should have about 6 on me.
That's fair enough. I don't need any right now. Oh, but I will take one from you, Victor. Just one.
He just kind of shrugs and hands one over.
Pocket that for later, and we're gonna. Cal will do witchy shit, I guess, with that when she gets the moment. So, how was your performance? Bullets aside.
Oh, it went swimmingly. Everyone loved it.
I'm not surprised. You have such a talent.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
I sure hope no one.
So the weather, huh?
No, yeah, I sure hope no one mentions to Elizabeth what the entity is.
I mean, Victor's waiting until everybody's there so that he doesn't have to repeat himself multiple times.
That's why Cal hasn't said much. Cal just asked about the bullets. Just that's all Cal was planning to ask until
Okay.
everyone was physically present under the same roof.
Well, it takes a while for two misfits finally arrive.
I
And
picked a
there's our
perfectly
favorite
good
duo.
time. I picked a perfect time to come back.
Yeah.
Did you lot have fun?
So,
not
so,
bad.
so the
Where
first
did
thing you notice
go?
is that Ken Adolphus has a bump on his head and two bruises on it, and
Did... Please tell me that's from like running into a door or something and you didn't fight someone at the manor.
I would never fight anyone.
Then how the
But
hell
they
did you get
certainly
that
fought
bump?
you.
Evidently, people would fight me.
That's arguably a worse answer.
But
You got
I,
smacked in the head by Mrs. Allister.
The hell did you do to piss off Adele Alistair?
I,
Exist.
I tried to take a book from the library to read while I was waiting when they told me to sit in the sitting room for hours doing nothing.
You know, that's fair, but okay. I'm sure that will have no lasting consequences on our endeavors, and if they do, I'm going to scream. Okay, well, now that everyone's under the same roof, we can...
We've got more information, and we've also got a problem.
A major problem. Remind me what the name of this thing is again?
Baylor.
So, we and the entity, as Victor put it, on a first-name basis now. We're dealing with a Baylor. If anyone is familiar with myths and legends.
Out of character, me going, actually, Baylor is a Fomorian, and his name is Baylor. I'm being a smartass, but also.
I slurred my word there, and it turned into A instead of D, and I was
We're
like...
dealing with a Baylor, let's go!
rolling with it now!
Yeah.
We're dealing with the Baylor, so, if anyone's familiar with mythology, I'll take the resounding silence as a no.
That would
Okay,
be a safe
well,
bet.
that's a problem. But also great that we have a name. Typically, how you deal with said problem is there's either a fantastical mythical spear that can be crafted and thrown, but I don't think anyone here is proficient in making spears, so that's not important.
Virgie, would you need to make the sphere?
Spear.
Yeah,
Like
what
the
would you need to make it?
Well, I mean, it's not picky on resources, but like, so a sharpened stick would do, but also we have bullets, so... And those can go a lot farther than a spear.
Okay, so it does not need to be a spear.
No, the alternate method is just turning a bullet into a different type of weapon using runes.
Okay. So it's going to be as simple as shooting it with a gun.
So long as we have the right type of bullet, surprisingly, yes. But we'd have to find
Okay.
it. And that's easier said than done.
Well, I believe it is wherever the standing stones are.
Do we happen to know exactly what the standing stones are? I think our closest lead to that is that structure Betsy found?
Probably. We just
I don't know
go
about that,
hiking in
but
the
it's
forest
close
until we
like
find it.
Okay, well, maybe not just hiking aimlessly in the woods. There's so much woods.
Out
I
of
should be able
character,
to
were you
find it
trying to
fairly
say?
easily.
Yeah, there you go. About to say, if I remember correctly, Betsy, you've already been there, so I can't imagine it'd be too hard for you to find your way back.
I'd be
Does this
happy to
mean we
lead the way.
all get to play the point and click adventure game? Sweet.
You are now all in my inventory.
What does that
Canon,
mean?
Canon, out of curiosity, how's your Gaelic?
Mm, no, I've never really studied Gaelic.
Fair enough.
I guess that makes me the only one.
I sure as hell don't know it. Unless you think this thing cares a whit about Coravini, but that's about all I could throw at it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think
Hmm.
so.
So I guess we just go to the building and poke around? Oh wait, how many bullets do we have amongst ourselves?
I don't have any bullets.
I have an axe.
Well, axe is about the closest thing we got to a spear. Can't hurt to try to bless it.
Mm,
I have more than enough chalk and more than enough sharp objects for carvings, so I can handle that easily. Probably.
I got 7 bullets to my name. That's about it.
So 7, 6. Okay, so we got good hunk of bullets, an axe, the word of God, and hopes and dreams.
I'll
That's
ask.
probably enough to take down.
I'll ask you a very important question. Is there any sort of allies that you would bring?
Do we? I mean, most people that we know, as far as we know, they're mundane. I don't know how they would handle being dragged into the epicenter of problem.
The only person that we realistically could ask is Jean. And the reality of that question boils down to how comfortable are we dragging Jean along on this mission if he even wants to show up?
And we don't even know where he
I,
is to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean,
didn't he
like,
say? Isn't he looking after Christopher?
I think so.
He said he was, if I remember correctly, he said he was going to get Christopher, and we still have not seen either of them.
He told me where Christopher. He told Adolphus where Christopher was. We could go there and check on him. I think it was like some shack by the rail yard or train yard or something.
If we're
Uh,
gonna see Christopher, Cal will be completely transparent, and Cal does have Nightshade on them, but it's not to be used on anyone currently in
okay,
town.
okay. Quick,
Mm,
quick thing, because like just like to make things. Yes, indeed. Like those people are mundane. However, remember that some of these people are aware something bad, weird is happening in the town. Uh, it just is up to you whether you want to track them drag them in or convince them that uh, your actions would make the town better. It's just a question
Uh,
of choosing the right people. This is an actual freebie. I'm just gonna give you, because if you're thinking of a confrontation, this system is lethal. Any ally is an upper hand.
so we could bring cannon fodder.
Yes, yes, you can. I'm just saying, because it it is something that during our place that was there was concern raised.
Mm-hmm.
That basically people didn't bring like allies with them, causing a lot of encounters to be in disfavor of not solitary but like groups of PCs. Like two PCs were not enough, for example, for three like low level combatants.
In that case, I know we mentioned John. Is there anyone else that could be remotely useful to any degree? I can't really think of, like,
Well, that's for
we
you.
could stretch and say the professor, but I don't
I've only
I
got
don't
three
know.
people. I've only got three people that I can think of off the top of my head: Jean, Father Christopher, and maybe Victoria knows somebody. I'm not going to suggest Victoria herself because I'm aware that she doesn't want to get her hands dirty, but that doesn't mean that she couldn't possibly provide us resources. And
Yeah.
both
What about
Lowell
that?
and go ahead.
What about that cop you've been messing around with? That's at least another gun.
I mean, possibly.
He did want to see the town get better. So I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to convince him to tag along.
Yeah.
Convincing him to stay when things go tits up, that's going to be another story.
Yeah.
I'm
I
also
mean,
thinking I just did an exorcism for one of the Alisters. Maybe some of them would be willing to be helpful.
Who knows?
the one
So
specifically the one that you helped get sleep would probably be willing to help after sleep.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of hoping.
I could convince them. Wait, I was about to say if I could convince them that it was something fun, I could probably get any of the people that are remotely sexually interested in me.
The only person Cal could talk to is the professor, and I mean that's another person to translate Gaelic
Ev-
in
ev-
case I fuck up a
everyone
roll.
is dying until Lowell shows up to Sison and Twin Cavalry comes to the rescue.
We
Yep.
have been
the
joking about a twink army this entire time.
I
You
know
you just you
the
roll up to your twink army. We ride at dawn.
there is like one reality that kind of balances this out, and it's, I will say, this is just me being hyper cautious both in and out of character. The more people we throw at this problem, the bigger amount of attention that it's going to pull from the rest of the town that either may not care or may in fact try to stop us.
It's obvious that there are people working with the entities, so that is a problem if any of the friends we made are not friends.
That's part of the reason that I'm saying, while we probably want more people slash cannon fodder slash whatever you want to refer to them, we probably should choose wisely and go for people that are going to be able to either most directly help us or keep people off of our trail.
Or
Because
or some of these people. Well, also remember these people may die. That is gonna
This is also true.
change an outcome.
as cold as it
Maybe
sounds
we
to say that, that's the least of our concerns right now.
I know.
maybe we
Well,
can
I mean,
rope in one of the doctors.
probably not. With them But if we let an NPC die, then there may be ramifications of us getting arrested, or people going, "Why did this person go missing after they followed you into the woods?"
Yeah.
Well, it's something that you can figure out. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
it's not a problem that only the party can tackle alone. A lot of times in a lot of systems, uh, it is basically like imperative that the DM decides who like tags along. No, in Urban Jungle specifically, there is an ability called Entourage that lets you basically like produce NPCs that will help you out. Uh, there is ability called I don't recall. It's basically like you can bond with an NPC and they become your little your like like your helpful NPC basically. It's either a bond of friendship, romance, etc. And also you can convince people to tag along with you because again the system is made for people to use social skills to weigh weigh like situations into their favor. So just making sure you guys understand that
Yeah.
that
I
you
I
don't have
say
to tackle this problem alone.
I say we probably try and keep it to a minimum of 3 NPCs that we bring.
I was about to say 3 or 4. I mean,
3 or 4.
at the very least we can put down a list of the people that we want to. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. At the very least, we can make a list of the people that we want to or have an idea to bring, and then just kind of go from there. Give me 2 seconds. I have a document.
You're good.
So we mentioned possibly Frank for gun.
Professor for extra translation, because I don't trust myself. Not gonna lie. We mentioned Jean and Christopher. We mentioned, I don't remember which Alistair it was, but the one that you helped take a nap.
John,
John.
There are too many
Yeah.
Johns.
Too many Johns. So we have
Messed
John
up,
Alistair
John.
and John McTwink. I don't.
common name.
We
We got
have John
problematic.
and we have Jean.
Well,
We have problem and we have not
if one of the
problem.
Johns dies, then that simplifies things. Definitely get them
True.
on the list.
Oh,
Okay,
So we
so
killed the 20 while we're out there. Got it. Anyway,
oh,
as of right now, we've got 5 options.
we cannot
is there
pay.
anyone else
Hello.
that we can think of to put on the list, or is that it?
Did we add the officer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Frank.
Frank.
Cool.
We can. I know it was also mentioned that we can talk to Victoria for potential networking to someone else, but so I guess put talk to Victoria on the list.
Yeah, because that's something we can do whether or not she agrees to like do anything for us. It's worth asking to potentially get more resources or see if somebody might come along.
I mean, like, yeah, she can either help via resources or people. Who knows? So there, yeah, you're right. There's that. Let me find my
I
notes
might
where I have.
also possibly be able to convince the Panther to join us, if for no other
This is
reason than
true.
having people to protect us.
Maybe if we get the Alistairs on our side, we can have them bring that weasel bodyguard, and that could be a way you could get your vengeance.
See, I know we've brought that up, but realistically, I think the only Alistair that we can talk to without fucking ourselves is John. John
I'm like
clearly
90%
doesn't like.
sure.
Yeah, John clearly does not like this entity, but all of the other Alistairs seem to either be at best or at worst ambivalent, and at best probably in league with with Baylor.
Maybe.
Judging by the fact that they completely took over the town under mysterious circumstances, I have a feeling that they used the entity to fuck over the other family involved. So I'd say only John Alistair is trustworthy.
I mean, well, after the incident with Ken and Adolphus, I was gonna say or Lowell could probably figure out what's going on with Anna, because she seems kind of fucked up about this whole thing, and he's got a reason to talk to her anyway, because he's trying to figure out what the fucking deal is with her and Raymond.
True.
So I mean, if I
The
can convince
only-
her that this is for the best, and that's two of Dad and Mom's kids trying to say we're tired of this bullshit, not could sway the Alistairs.
The only thing that I can say, and this is very much out of character, so don't take it with too much weight. I'm gonna be real with you. My gut instinct with Anna is that Anna has either been not possessed necessarily, but has very much been influenced by the entity, and I worry that if she finds out something, that it might tip off someone or something and prepare Baylor for us showing up.
Yeah, you're right. The entity probably took over her and made her try and kill Raymond.
I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad idea, but I am saying that from my own personal conjecture, I have a feeling that that's probably why she's been doing crazy shit and why Raymond is not sleeping in the house anymore.
That's fair. I think
I definitely think it, at least with Anna, it's more to me it kind of reads like she's siding with her husband more than anything else and just trying to protect him, for better or for worse. At least that's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
read on it.
can alternatively just figure out what's going on and then not tip her off about joining the resistance.
That's probably the better option.
Just tell them to get the fuck out of town. Take everybody they care about and get the fuck out of town.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
Because if all else fails, we can always try and burn this shit down.
Arson is
so-
always a viable strategy.
Oh,
There is a big-ass
I'm
forest.
loving this conversation. Like,
I'm glad.
So I love that for you. So
I'm
how?
not into
Okay,
burning the whole forest down. No.
It's fine.
it's not the
Firefighters will
Earth's
put it out
forest
eventually.
anymore. It's the entity's forest. It must go.
Okay, so at the very least, at the moment, we've got talking to Victoria, possibly for resources or for a thing, which is fine because that's not relevant to people we've got so far. Lowell talking to Anna to see what's going on there. And then we've got for actual people to bring, we have currently 5 that we have plans for. Frank for having another gun and or backup resource. Professor for knowledge and translation purposes. John's esoteric abilities. Christopher for having more God-fearing people. And potentially talking to John Alistair to see if we can get him as well. Because having another war vet never fucking hurts.
You just need to add more Johns to the party, so that way, in case we lose a John, we can have a backup John.
What about you, Bor? Do you have any thoughts?
I don't have anybody I could add unless the bartender is a secret mark.
you can always ask. But
I mean, we can always turn the cabaret into a safe place for people to hide.
I also just had a really potentially stupid thought, but Boar is probably the only person that could pull this off right now.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we are trying to convince any more of the Alistairs beyond John, if we're talking about John, there's one person that we might be able to bend far enough for two reasons. One, John already mentioned that Steven doesn't like him going anywhere without him. And two, I'm trying to not Anna, but who's the one that Steven talked to whose brain I'm
Mary.
blanking on? Mary.
Oh
Boar
yeah.
has a fairly decent relationship with Mary. What if Boar could try to convince Mary to get Steven to come with, because obviously if Steven finds out that John's going off on his own, he's gonna flip and tell people. What if Boar might be able to get them to convince Steven to either come along or to let John go?
And
Because if
not only
John makes
that,
the decision to leave and Steven either doesn't know about it or can't find him, that's gonna immediately alert the rest of the Alistairs to what's going on.
and not only that, given Boar's stellar performance, that gives Lowell a perfect like ticket in and out of the manor at will.
Mm-hmm.
So less likely to cause a problem with just waltzing in, and more likely to get in through the front door without an issue.
Would you be willing to do that, Boar?
Yes.
Okay, so plan as it stands right now. One second. Okay. Plan as it stands right now, after we've gathered, basically before the gathering resources phase, talk to Victoria, see if we can get any more resources or possibly get one or two people from her crew to join us. Lowell talking to Anna to see what information that he can gather and find out what exactly the situation is there with Raymond. Everybody in the crew talking to the people that they can to convince them to join us, and very specifically of those people, have Betsy talk to Mary and try to convince Steven to either come with us and John or to just stay mum about the fact that John is probably going to come with us if we can get him to come with us.
And that's if Steven isn't aligned with this thing in any shape, way, or form.
Yeah. Like, there's always going to be holes, but as far as everything that we've got, that's about the most bases that we can cover in the shortest amount of time while still having a chance to do everything
Hey.
we can to be prepared.
So at current, just so everyone's on the same page, sending Lowell and Betsy back to the manor, sending Victor to Victoria,
Betsy will
And Frank as well.
and Frank.
Betsy's
ahead,
if you didn't recall, Anna wanted Betsy to record something. Raymond.
That's right. So there's another in.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's a
do
way.
have an appointment at 4 today at the manor.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
Lowell
they
and
go
Betsy.
and do that.
Lowell
Oh
and
my
Betsy
god, I'm
have
going
the
back
Alistairs
into the
cornered.
fucking manor after wait, no, I found I was about to say I'm going back into that fucking place after just promising that I would leave, but then
You're coming back at
but then-
6.
but then I realized, yeah, I'm coming back. But then I also realized, oh wait, I found her. So I guess we had a talk, and she said, "Oh, it's fine. I'll cover for you in case anything gets weird."
There's
Because
also
didn't they say that like when you're going back, didn't they say that certain people would be gone? Like that was the entire reason that she was trying to get you there.
Oh yeah, certain people would be. Oh fuck! I hope Mary's not gone, or I hope Anna's not gone.
Anna, no,
There's also
Anna
No,
wanted.
Anna's the one that wants the recording for Raymond. She wouldn't be gone.
Oh, you're right. So
if
Raymond would
it
be gone. Maybe I run into Raymond on the way there.
in the event that Pyro can't get into the manor or can't get to those people, there's also plenty of like rough and tumble people that you've made friends with at the factory. So like backup option.
That's
We
true.
love
I can blame it all on Chuck if it goes bad.
We can
should bring
bring
Chuck so
we can
Chuck can
bring
die.
Chuck and we
We
can
make
kill
Chuck
him
the
there.
fall guy. We make Chuck the fall guy.
I'll
Chuck is on
just-
point.
Perfect.
I'll
So
just
cool.
leave. I'll just plant evidence in case,
God.
because I know how to make things look like arson, and I'll just
Oh!
make it seem like Chuck didn't fucking listen to me.
Zool, can I have a favor? And you put the map back up so I can see it.
Okay.
I just need a
Can
reference
we
of people real quick.
strategize?
Okay. Sorry.
Because I have all their names written down, but I don't have face to name.
Second, you go.
Because yeah, if you can't get into the manor, there's plenty of big boys that you can probably be like, hey, we gotta go punch a bitch, and backup plan. There we go.
Let's actually. Sean, you're not here. You're somewhere.
Trying to think.
You're somewhere, TM.
John is getting possessed.
Not again.
He's summoning the fucking entity. Because we didn't listen to him or something like that. I don't fucking.
He's being a salty little
Um.
bitch baby in the corner, and now he's changed
I don't know.
sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, motherfuckers,
Exactly.
y'all need to be careful. We're trying to recruit this guy. We may not like him, but he does have some abilities that would be incredibly fucking useful to us.
This is true.
You just walk up to
However,
the guy at the station. Hey, I know we haven't talked the whole game, but you have a gun. You want to you want to be friends?
You mean Sergeant
Ooh,
Miller?
so you're a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. we
Sergeant
haven't
Miller,
done
you have a
anything.
shotgun, which is incredibly useful. Useful. Want to go in the woods and like shoot something?
I need to take apart your shotgun shells and inscribe Celtic runes on every single little ball bearing or pellet in your shotgun. That would be really effective.
To
Well,
be fair,
He would just
I only
say
need the bullets.
idiot an Amerikaner and turn away.
In fairness, with a shotgun, if you had slug, that would be way easier than like buckshot or birdshot to inscribe runes and shit onto. Because slug is actually like a solid piece versus a bunch of teeny tiny little things.
Yeah.
So this is opened a whole
I also
lot of
realized
new
that I totally forgot to
possibilities.
spend my XP last time.
True.
But yeah,
Anyway,
we have a plan now, which is important.
anyway, so oh, well, it's gonna take a while before you for like Elizabeth and is gonna be whisked away to the manor. Any particular hunt you want to hit up right now? I would say around 3 to 4 p.m.
So, the one question that I have, and this is somewhat for Sewell and somewhat for everyone else. We know, or at least think from what Betsy has told us, that while the cabin in the woods is something that we would like to explore, it isn't necessarily the place for the final showdown, but it may have important shit for us.
I have.
But we also don't have the location of that final showdown, so we're thinking that maybe that holds a clue as to where to even go for the final showdown.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is we want to go to the cabin without a bunch of people, I would imagine.
So do you want
This
to
is
go to
fair.
the cabin right now?
Yeah, that's the question that's being posed: is do we want to try to make a trek to the cabin now while we have time and are all in the same place, or do we want to save that for later?
It would be the whole group, wouldn't it?
It would be better if the full player party goes to the not manor, random cabin in the woods.
Probably not the manor. We should probably
Yeah,
split up if we're going to the manor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
knew
too
what- yeah,
many
you-
buildings,
I
and
knew
my
what you
wires
meant.
got crossed.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I knew what you meant.
So why don't we all go there for since, and then once the clock strikes 6 for the meeting, then we do the split up and talk to the people.
That sounds solid to me.
Yep.
1 second, I have to let a cat out.
It's fine. I need to grab a
Yeah.
battery for my vape. I'll be right back.
What's
Quick,
the-
quick fiver recommended for people to run to the bathroom and grab shit if they need to.
Okay. What's concerning? I barely put my headset back on.
Discs. Then good. For some reason, Windows is decided. If there's a crash occur. Oh, I'm getting warnings about running out of disk space, and it's 50 mega. The hell is happening? Okay, this uh,
I'll return.
sure what is happening. It's running out of disk space at an alarming rate, and I don't know what is happening. Yeah, it ran out of disk space. Oh, hold on a second. Question: is it recording. Don't think. Okay, give me a second. I'll I'll restart certain components and see if it works. Include.
Might also be a reasonable time to wrap up because it is 2.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do like a quick let's wrap up here. And then I'll let you and
Yeah.
yeah, like starting stuff up might be.
Putting the plan into motion would
Yeah, like
sweep us into like another hour of stuff. Yeah.
meanwhile, I'll try to diagnose what the hell is happening. It's a little bit concerning.
At the
Okay.
We'll
very
be
least,
right
we
back.
have. At the very least, we have a plan now, and the end
Yeah.
is in sight
Yeah.
one way or the other.
We are on our way to the end. We're gonna do it, guys.
Yeah.
We got the power of God and anime on our side.
I've got the power of God and something.
God and sheer fucking audacity, I guess.
No, that's I think Adolphus, the audacity.
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Yeah.
So I guess a rapid
Yeah.
debriefing since
Okay.
you're
Let's
dying.
okay. Let's go. So everyone gets an XP point. What are any goals achieved?
I don't believe so for me. No, next session though.
I mean, I love how I still have. Okay, since episode 1, I've had Humble Chuck in my goals list since episode 1.
Damn.
That is dedication, and it's not getting fulfilled. I'm just gonna
I
erase
mean,
it at this point.
you can erase ones. Yeah.
I'm already erasing one because it's not relevant anymore, and I might as well erase Humble Chuck.
I might have potentially I might have a couple depending on what we're willing to if we're willing to take them. Okay.
Oh, I have one technically completed.
Oh.
Because I have find out what, and I put in brackets because we didn't know the name yet. Like find out what they're trying to bind or what has already been bound.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And we figured out the name. Oh.
Yeah, I also had investigate the nature of the entity, and we know what it is now.
Hey, that is.
I helped.
So a bunch of us got something along that line.
I helped.
See, teamwork makes the dream work. All it took was some minor breaking and entering.
I am very good at that, if nothing else.
Apparently, I'm bad at it.
You're also 55, so don't worry about it.
I mean, if you were
No,
to jump
the
out of
infuriating
that,
thing is I would have actually been pretty good at climbing out the window because my specialization in athletics is climbing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Damn.
Adolphus
I could have. I chose
goes
not to.
mountaineering as a hobby.
Mountaineering as a hobby. I love it.
God, this
It's from
dude.
Austria. They have mountains everywhere.
Yeah.
It's what you do.
You should have been a goat.
Maybe.
In another life.
In another campaign.
Another campaign. Okay, so nature of the entity was revealed. So let's. Um. Well, you have a lot of things, Cat. You know what?
I do.
Yeah, I'll grant you. Um. You're gonna get a gift of true faith.
Nice.
I'll tell. I'll reveal it to you later what it is. Um, I believe Colleen also finished a goal.
Yep.
Think what would be a good.
I figured out what was bound.
Yeah, we all get a point for being here.
Yeah.
Correctly.
Everyone.
I already added mine. I forgot to spend my last 10, so I was
Yes.
gonna do that
Hey,
at the end
same.
of this one.
Well, it will give
How
you.
much XP should we be at? I think I missed one session, so I should be 2 less.
Okay, 70
I can't remember if I gave myself.
70 sessions times free. Uh yeah. 70...
I mean, you should be. I think you should be one above me because You're either at the same that I am, which is a total of 31, unspent 11 if you didn't spend any, or you might be one more than that.
I might be off then, because I have 20 total and 11 unspent. Unless I'm thinking of the math wrong. I might be thinking of the math wrong.
I think yours might be off because I had mine changed when Sewell explained everything, and as of last session, I was at 30 total, 10 unspent.
Okay, if I'm
Yeah.
one more than you, then I should have 12 and can buy something.
Yeah.
So that.
Uh,
I have 9 and 27. I don't know how I fucked that up.
Sewell SOS.
Give me
XP got fucked.
as usual. Hold on a sec.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you, the quote-unquote XP system for this game is really weird.
How about we
is-
just all go with the round 30 because I don't know
Okay,
that we'll get to
hold on a sec.
40 and I don't know
70
that
times
it'll
2.
matter.
34 for you that didn't miss a session.
Okay.
Okay, so I should have 34 total.
I know that
But then
I know that Victor should have 33 because I gave him 1 because I took all of his character, and Canon should have 32.
Okay.
does that change
good.
the amount I have unspent, or is it just that stays 11?
I think it changes the amount you have unspent.
It changes the amount you have unspent if you didn't spend XP on anything.
And then I'm at how else?
Oh god, okay, hold on.
Anytime the total amount goes up, if you have not spent anything, it would increase your
I
unspent
mean,
amount.
excuse me, 32. It should be 32, but like after today, it should be 34 because honestly, I think everyone performed admirably. Don't see anyone particularly out and not following the mottos.
Okay, that adds. Okay, so I think I have. Okay, yeah, okay, so that means I fucked up somewhere, so that means I have the ability to get 2 now, because that means I missed. What? Okay, the math is mathing now. Got it, I got it, we're good.
I think I might have 11 unspent XP then.
Because that means I have more than 11 unspent.
Yeah, same.
Okay. I'm just gonna make it easy, and I'm just gonna go down. Yeah, okay. Cool. So now I can erase that one. And now I have to read abilities.
It's quiet. What's going on? I'm
No, no, no,
sorry. I
no.
just
I'm
spaced
I'm
out
I'm
for a sec.
okay. I'm working here trying to diagnose what the hell is wrong with the computer.
Okay. All right. I have potentially some other goals I can claim,
Yeah.
though I think they're kind of a stretch.
Okay, so so first of all, I have a question of what exactly do you have colleagues sleep
Sorry, what?
gifts?
As gifts, I have Contortionist, Coward, Bodyguard, Personal Power, Psychokinesis, Vitalism, um, Danger Sense,
No,
Insider
I know
Entity.
what I'm gonna give.
I like those. Those are nice.
Thank you. Give you. I want to give you a convocations.
Oh,
That's a good one.
do you want me to type it in or?
Yeah, type it in.
Okay. Let me not. Convocation. Oh, that's caps lock.
What? If it's this fucking thing that is just like 8 of my disk space, it's once again fuck you, Adobe.
Hmm.
Ah, yes. That tracks.
It does.
Little stinkers.
Adobe do be a bitch.
Anyway, yeah.
Excuse me.
Charming.
Nice.
Okay, so let's go to the motos real quick. Okay, so let's go to the motos. Helene, what about you? Is your motto?
Every strike brings me closer to the next home run.
And indeed, your everyone is getting closer to the solving the mystery. Yay!
Yay! I helped.
So get that. Elizabeth, what about you?
Find your voice.
I Yeah, I'll give you that. It's not a certainly. That's certainly what what happened. Even though oh, I would I would say probably you will have a lot more interactions next time. Um, Ken
You've got very
Adolphus.
important
Yeah,
interactions.
very important. Ken Adolphus, what about you?
My motto is there are two types of people in the world, the hunters and the hunted, and I don't know, I don't know if I found a lot, but no, I
You
went
should have
after the
gotten
entity.
hunted.
You
I
went
did.
after
Yeah.
the
Uh
entity, but also you got beaten up by a woman.
that is true.
I'll give you that because if it wasn't for the entity thing, yeah, like I would be like no, you would be on the down. But yeah, I would say uh have that one. What's next? Pyro. What about you?
I do nothing. Nothing changes. I saved Corgi's ass.
You did.
You did.
I got
Very
us
you.
both out
accurate.
of the mansion, and I didn't kill Frank. I held it in like a good little boy.
Yeah, I was surprised.
So
I was hoping for like some kind of a confrontation.
if I wasn't carrying a 55-year-old drunkard, then there probably would have been. So thank you, Corgi. You
Welcome.
you kept me from unleashing my rage.
Another time. Save it for the final session for the climax.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I'll
For
be
sure.
wait, never mind. Not gonna finish that sentence.
Probably a smart idea, but also funny.
You're gonna climax all over that guy.
I I didn't and I didn't even have to finish it myself.
Usually it's more fun that way.
I
Yes.
We love finishing.
Okay,
Always
speaking
happy
of
to help you
which,
finish.
okay,
I'm just gonna stop
I'm
now.
okay. Last one is Zammy with
Where there's a will, there's a way, and Darla and I always find a way.
yeah. Yeah, that's about it then. Um, well, now you have to plot between you what to do next because we're slowly heading into the final confrontation. I think.
Yeah, we actually have a
Great.
plan of attack and a
Yeah.
way to execute it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the closing thing. We can talk a little bit as I try to unscrew my computer and So, narrator was me, Sul. Victor Sinclair, played by Zami. Kana Adolphus, voiced by Incognito. Lois Savage by Pyrex. Elizabeth Mercy Megatroid by White Mage Boar. Colleen Ross by Imot. Concept story by myself, editing by Buster Drag, art by me and Spotty the Griffin, free renders of the backgrounds by Spotty the Griffin. Special thanks to Alpha Lookin Bank for help with the system. And Urban Jungle was created by Sanguine Productions. That's about all for today. Thank you once again for joining, for listening. God bless you and hope you've had fun.